Oh, you're doing okay. That's really good, Tupper. Always good to hear. Yep, glad to hear it. So, what's Di's like in real life? I only know Di as you know Di. She's a lovely lady, and I hope she's recovering well. Obviously, she's had a bit of a trying time lately, bless her. Hope she's getting lots of rest. I love her streams. She makes me do a lot of work I never do when I watch other streamers. Yeah, she's a very good streamer. I've never drawn an otter before, so you'll have to bear with me, guys. Just trying to get the basic shapes in. This part usually takes me a while. Cute, the cutest little fingers though. It's going to be able to be made a little bigger. Yeah, I think I'll do his head. Because we can still get the hat in there. I think that'll make this one quite cartoony, I think. Um, I have this reference for the body, which I really like, because I like the way he's holding up his little hand. But I do love this one because his cute little face. So I'm going to use details from both of them, especially with the fur and the colouring. So, because this one's not so white down the front and this one is. So I use both references for the picture. And yeah, this is Older Otter. So this is what we're going to try and recreate, but in a realistic style. So which I think is going to turn out really well. So we don't really need to put the ear. Oh, maybe we could put the ears in, I suppose. We'll put the ears in. They have such cute tiny ears. We won't need the top of the head because you won't be able to see it under the hat, but I'll stick it in for now. And so you probably can't pick out a lot of this line work on the paper, but we will be adding colour pencil soon, so his little fingers will be it's going to be difficult to try and recreate his little hand holding the lantern, but we'll give it a go. So this has got rather large. And then his lantern will have to go yeah, his lantern might have to go across his stomach or out to the side. Or maybe don't like that, I quite like that idea. So he's holding a little lantern, otter. So let's get the ruler out to make sure that the line is straight. So maybe we'll make his fingers go in a little more. So shuffling all through the I'll have to go down through here. Oops. Oh, goodness. Try some more of these. So let's have a look at this. So many reference pictures. So we've got it's actually really quite big. So those are right on the edge. So that would be there, that would be there. That would be there. And probably the front would be there. Okay, I'll sort that out. No, it wouldn't be that shallow. It wouldn't be that deep. Perspective of the lamp would be much different. So come out sort of. It's a rather big lamp. And then we'll make this round his lamp. And the bottom is round. Once you get all the lines in, it will be a lot easier. But yeah, those are quite straight. That's in there rough now. Hi, Gabrielle. Yeah, it is the altar. Yeah. It's been a bit of a pain, if I'm honest. Just perspective-wise. But we're getting there. I'll just figure out the perspective and I shall be much happier. There. Oops. I'm going to have to make this longer. I hope you're having a good day, Gabrielle. So yeah, we're going to have to do that. Chilly Sunday, no complaints. Good, good. Yeah, I'm going to put his... So that would have to be... I've noticed when I rewatch these streams back how much I actually talk to myself while I draw. It's quite disconcerting. Right, so now we have to might make this bigger. This Yep, that's better. We want a little bit of perspective on the stick to look as though it's getting a little bit bigger, but not that much. So, yeah. Oh, that's much better. We've finally got the stick sorted. Whoa, it really dropped you. I do declare this tripod. I'm just going to launch it one day out the window. So yeah, please forgive the very sort of rough sketch at the moment, but so the top of his hat there, and the bottom of his hat comes round by his neck. So let's get our beautiful upper picture. Oh, how cute is this face? My printer was running out of ink, so I do apologise about the bottom part. But look how cute his little face is. So we're only talking a very small face. Sort of there for his little chin. And his nose is about halfway. Oh my god, it's just so adorable. It's quite big across his face too. So then that comes down. No, that comes down and then goes up. He looks rather sad. Oh no, it's not that far. That's just the sort of. This is shading on his cheek, so we won't go that far. Oh yeah, that's cute. Okay. So how do his little nostrils go? This sort of. Oh, how cute is this little nose? That's so cute. And then we have They're rather bulgy eyes as well. No offence, Mr. Otter, but your eyes do bulge a bit. Sort of. No, it's too close. And they're smaller than that. So his ear came around that way. So his eyes would be, gosh, there I guess. Yeah. Otter is so funny. So ear. Yeah. Really close to the top of their head. Or is that too big? Have I made his eye too big? I think I have. Yep. It's got tiny eyes. You'd have bigger eyes. Right. Yeah, because I'm not unless I've not made his head big enough. I'm always second guessing myself. It's so weird, their ears. Cute little ears. Yeah, no, because when you put all the shading in, because the shading goes right under his eye, comes back round, goes along his snout. I don't know, maybe that eye, but it's a little bit bigger, because there's a white part all the way around that. Oh! My laptop died. There. Switched out my light. Now I can't see anything. There. So, yeah, so the white comes really close to the top of his nose. Around. Yeah, his eye's too small on that side, so we need to take it back there. I'm being too conservative. That's there, that's there. Yeah, this eye needs to come down as well. Yeah. So, yeah. So that one comes around there. It looks horrible at the moment, but have faith in the process. It does get better. So there. So then that comes down slightly. Yep, that's it. Really did it in the end. Poor little eyes. Hi, Jay. Hi, Unseasoned. How are you? visitors today. Nice. Right, should we do his eyes? Because I do feel bad that I got his eyes wrong. So, yeah. Let's put some colour in. Once you get his eyes in, he looks more human. Well, it looks more alive. Yeah, I do remember Unseasoned. Yeah, I did. I do remember it. He's got such a lovely name. It's really clever. Oh, got to make him look evil. Oh, thanks, Joe. That's nice of you to say. I'm hoping this will come in. It just feels odd from going to painting to pencils, I think. I'm just having a moment. You can hear me now. Oh, did I do something? Oh, this pencil's not sharp enough. I have never met this person in my life. Thanks. Do you have a good weekend, everybody? Has anybody done anything exciting? I've just been doing cleaning and chores and scraping paint off my dining room table. I didn't realise how much paint I'd got everywhere. So, yeah, that was my bad. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, no, I'm fine now. Yeah, I don't know if it's normal or whatever, but I suffer with headaches like 3-4 times a month. So I don't know what it is. I have had sort of, because I wear glasses for close work, I have had my eyes checked, but they say they're fine. So who knows? So yeah, if I ever don't respond to you, it's normally because I've got a headache. I've gone to Maybe it's too much screen time, maybe. I do have the blue filtery thing on. But, like the blue light filter that comes with your phone. Because I find that helps as well. But maybe it's just too much screen time. Oh, his eyes are looking so much nicer now. Trust the process. Yeah, I bought my son a pair of glasses because he plays a lot of PlayStation, and they're supposed to filter out and stuff like that. So, and he finds them really useful. So maybe I'll just get a pair of those. But I'd have to put them over the top of my normal glasses. So you'd have to call me Smooth 2 glasses, doodles. Oh, look. Guys, he's coming together. Look at his cute little eyes. He's already super adorable. Wow, it's really windy where I am today. Really blustery. I woke up 3 times in the night because the wind was so strong. It kept knocking the letterbox, so it kept me awake. I'm going to have to do something about that. It's so annoying. Right, he's got a tiny bit of pink on his eyes, I think. Letterbox, not lunchbox, Jay. Sorry. Maybe it was the way I was pronouncing it. So I bought these 2 new pinks, so we're just going to try those on his nose because I've never used them before. So, and this is supposed to be a red beige. What is it? Beige red, sorry. So we'll try this. It's got a tiny bit of pink on the end of his nose. So we'll try this. Oh, but it's actually a really nice colour. Oh, I really like that colour. Sorry for clattering. I've got to find all my pencils now. I really should organise these better. Oh. You've got headphones on a single ear. That's fair enough, Jay. So, yeah, we're gonna... Oh, I need to sharpen all these pencils. Yeah, it's a really cute beige red. Oh, that's layering really well as well. I was just like, no, it's not layering, but it is layering. Thank goodness. So yeah, put some features in there so you can actually see what's going on. Because I don't think it's picking up the pencil outline very well. Maybe give him just a smudge under his nose of grey. So this would be darker underneath there. And a bit of grey on top. Oh, this is really relaxing with the wind blowing outside. Drawing. I always feel very cozy on those days. If it's raining and you're warm and you're indoors. Yeah, and some peaceful sort of chill music is always nice. So yeah, that's looking okay. I have to do a bit more black. So I'm not going to try for hyper realistic this time. We're just going to sort of go with, you know, making him look more realistic than the Final Fantasy character that he is. So trying to stay true to the proportions and stuff, but not getting too worked up if we can't make it hyper realistic. So I always get stressed if I so I'm just gonna make him super cute and adorable, and yeah, I am going to add the leaf cap, but I'm going to do it because on the, excuse me, like I say, my printer ran out of ink. On here, it's massive, and I've obviously only got the paper. And we are drawing him in a realistic style. So otters are quite thin, but they're long. So if I put a massive hat on him, that's just going to look ridiculous. So I thought what I might do is add a more realistic hat that sort of, I don't know, goes around there. So it'd cover his whole body, but wouldn't be so gigantic as that. And what I've noticed also in this picture is it's got a wire frame on the inside. So I don't quite know how it's sitting on top of his head. It almost looks as though it's levitating. So maybe I need to research some more pictures about how it actually sits on his head. Or figure out a way. Yeah, because I don't want it looking, you know, I'll try and keep with the aesthetic of the little otter, so I'm going to try and make him look as super cute as possible in it. Yeah, with a little hat, I thought he'd look like really super cute. So what I might have to do is to make it sort of a bit more realistic is maybe drawing in like a cone on the top of his head that sort of sits in the hat and then the hat. But I don't know, I'll have to have a look. I have to figure out a way that it sits on his head. Oh, look at his little face. Ah, you have a tiny ring in the middle that rests on the head. Oh, maybe that's it then. Just trying to look to see. It doesn't really show it there. Ah, okay. Well, that's nice, because I can make that sort of part of his head. That's really cute. Thank you, Jay. That's really useful. I should do a little bit more research. Yeah, I like the look of his face. So yeah, his chin probably comes down to about there. So we'll erase all of that. Hello, Grassica. How are you? I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. And the tiny ring is connected to the hat on the inside. I'm guessing that's how this hat works. Fab, Jay. Thank you so much. That's good to know, because I was trying to work out how that would... Yeah, so fab. Thank you so much. Yeah, really pleased with his little eyes so far. Right, so it's looking at the reference pictures, what sort of colour they... Of course I have no colour. Oh, I have a little bit of colour. So he is quite brown. So they've stayed quite sort of... Almost looks like a cat in this picture, I think, don't you? It's got like a little cat face. With his little whiskers. So what I'll do is I'll follow the pattern, but I'd make his belly a little bit whiter to try and keep in with the colour scheme of Odra. Yeah. Okay, so we need our browns eyes, I guess. Oh no, this was more about the because this one had beautiful eyes, and I wanted to know how. I wanted several different angles on the eyes, and also to know how the hands are made up. So I'm not using this one yet, but I will use it for the hands when I get there. But also I needed to know how to work how the hat worked. So that's why I've got that. But I'm basically working off of this one at the moment for the face and the head. Right, just bear with me a second. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Sorry about that, I had to get a little drink. I had a little bit of a tickle in my throat. Right, so we need browns. That's greys. That's too light. That's a nice dark one. I don't think we'll need brown, that brown, which is more of a, got slight red to it. I'm finding all the brown pencils. So it is just a very sort of, it's just a grey brown, I guess, which is not something I have in pencil terms. Sorry, just get them under the light. Maybe use some of that for the face. Too many pencil options. Ah. No, this might be quite nice. So we'll give it this a little whirl. See if we like this colour. Oh yes, that's the colour we need. If we need a bit of grey in it, I can always mix in some graphite with it as well, so he's a little bit just above his nose. excuse me. Yes, Jay. Oh, it's okay, don't worry. That's fine. He's rather cute. I do like him. So maybe we aim for getting the head done today. Yeah, he's coming out okay. I have to put some cream in there. Although it is very white, so I might just use the white, actually. Let's use this one. Oh, I swear to goodness, my laptop. I get so cross. I don't know why it does that. Sorry about that. No, that's absolutely fine, Joe. I appreciate being here at all. Honestly, you do you. If you've got things to do, I totally understand. So, yeah. No, yes. I used to know what I was doing. Yeah, these two, wasn't it? Yeah, so I'm going to put these other two brown ones away before I get confused. Yeah, they do have a lot of white in their neck, especially sort of the older otter of Final Fantasy. They've made sort of most of his muzzle and his chest white, so it's a good job I bought some new white pencils, Joe. Because with the mouse that I drew the other week, it's a very good job. I definitely need more white pencils. And that one, is it there? When you do colour pencil shading, are your strokes like tiny, too long? I'm with fur. It's just especially because he's at a distance. It's tiny strokes all over, just to get the appearance of fur. Obviously, the closer you get and the larger the fur, then the longer strokes will be. But yeah, for this guy, it's tiny strokes. So take a while, but if you're patient, you can get such stunning looks on it, and it is worth just being a little bit patient with it. I mean, and always keep your pencil sharp. If you're drawing fur on an animal, one of the best tips I can give you is always keep a really sharp point, because then you can get the individual little hairs. And don't just keep sharpening, keep sharpening. The best technique for fur, if you're drawing with a graphite pencil, is to do what I'm doing now. Take a blending stump, blend it, and then go in with your eraser and erase strokes out of the fur. And then go over again with the graphite pencil and repeat the process about 4 or 5 times, and you can get really realistic looking fur on an animal with a graphite pencil. Has something happened to this music, or is this music supposed to be like this? If you do it gently enough, you know, you'll be fine, Jay. You know, you don't want to be too heavy with the strokes you make. And if you use a good quality paper, you'll be okay. Just bear with me a minute, because that music sounded as though it was dying. Sorry, just bear with me a second. Can you hear that now? Let me know if the levels are okay. Gosh, that seems really bright, that light. I might actually turn it down a notch or two. Oh, is that turning it up? No, that's turning it down. That might be a little bit better for you to see. Very bright all of a sudden. I have to admit, drawing fur is one of my favourite things to do. It's time consuming, but when you get the hang of it, it's so fun to do. Hello, Pend. Hello, Xantha. So lovely to see you. Oh yeah, fur drawing is really time consuming. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday, or whatever time of day it is with you. We've started Otter Otter. I'll just put this cute little face in for now. But yeah, we're getting there slowly. So yeah, he's kind of cute so far. We're liking him actually. So I had a good day off yesterday. Unfortunately, I ended up with a bit of a headache, but I feel perfectly fine now. So maybe that's a lesson to me. Don't take time off. Just keep drawing. Oh, thanks, Xantha. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Yeah, we'll have to see where we go with him. He's rather cute looking at the moment, though. I think just otters in general are rather cute, though, aren't they? Yes, I've got my reference pictures. So we've got Otter here. Sorry about the colour, but my printer decided to run out of ink. So we've got him here. And then I've got a few reference pictures of some real otters. So yeah, I've drawn him with his little lantern. And yeah, we'll put his hat on afterwards. So he'll be a real otter. Worked yesterday and ended up staying an extra 3.5 hours. Geez, Xantha, you must be really shattered. Well, well done you for staying. Oh, thanks, Pen. That's very kind of you. Always so lovely. Guys in chat, if you know, Pen Apollo and I met in Hoochie Chicken's community. She's a very lovely lady, plays games. But Pen Apollo streams himself, so let me give him a shout out. Oh. Please go and follow him because he's a lovely streamer and a lovely person. So please go and check him out and give him a follow if you can. Oh, you're more than welcome, Pend. It's nice to be able to raid people you trust, and yeah, because it can be a risk sometimes where you're sending people, but yeah, no, you're more than welcome. Nice little ears are so cute, but they're going to be really super fiddly. I can see it now. So yeah, hopefully it turns out well, Panda. I mean, I've never drawn an otter before, so Who knows? Who knows what will happen? It was an idea that came through when she raided me, actually, wasn't it? It was so nice that, to get to draw the idea for it. So nice when people come in with ideas, because it does take the burden off of me of trying to think of something to draw all the time. So, yeah, requests always entertained. Can't guarantee I'll always do them, but I love having the ideas given to me. It's a little fuzzy boy on his ears. Just a tiny little bit of a fuzzy boy on his ears. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. But that face. Oh, don't you just wanna? Oh, you boo. Yeah, that's so cute. Yeah, definitely. Putting ideas out there and letting them either take root or not is definitely such a positive. Absolutely, yeah, because yeah, that's half the stress sometimes is just, oh, I don't know what to do. So yeah, definitely. So nice. Oh my goodness, that face is too cute. I'm sorry, I know I drew it, but oh my god. Lovely face. So cute. So this part does take a while, the fur part, but it is, like I say, it's my favourite part to do, and I proper love it. I proper love this part. This is, yeah. This is where I get into the zone and forget everything. So we might have to darken some of this up and stuff a bit, because he is going to have a hat on over the top. So, I'm expecting to have to shade a little bit more than it is currently. But I just want to put sort of a basic layer down, and then. Because if you make it too dark initially, it's just such hard work to try and get that back. Oh, my dog's in the back, just making noise. He's snorting. It is a dog, I promise, not a pig. Oh my goodness, you're too cute. You're too cute. Oh, I love how his ears have got a little tilt. Love that. Love, 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 love. And I'm going to go in a little bit darker from where his ears are. There. Right. Let's go back in a bit. Oh, no, it's absolutely fine, Jay. It's absolutely fine. This is white? Yeah. It looked a bit creamy then. I was having a moment of doubt. I'm really liking her little face. I will obviously have to layer up the brown a bit more, but When did I raid Pend Apollo? I raided Pend Apollo when I finished the skull, I think. The stream where I finished the skull. Yeah. I think so. I think that was the day. Oh my goodness. You may not be able to be picking up the white a bit, but oh, I don't know which way is better. Probably that way, but oh my goodness. I think he's divine. Could eat him with a knife and fork. He's so yum. Yeah, once you'd both told me how to do it, I was like, right, that's it. I'm raiding everyone now. I'm going to say hello to everyone. I just hadn't thought of doing it before. I think I get quite tired come the end of streams as well, so it was just, yeah. You've unleashed the raiding beast now. I shall be raiding everyone. It's quite fun as well. I think this is going to take a very long time with the white. But this is what chat voted for, so... I hope I do it justice. Right, we've got the base in for his head. I'm just going to put the overhead light on a second. That might help as well. It gets so dark so quickly nowadays. Pencil needs sharpening again. I think he's going to be one of my favourites, guys, I have to say. He's awesome. Just because of his cute little face. Although now it's behind me, I will say painting the skull was very nerve-wracking. But I'm quite pleased with how that turned out, to be fair. Quite nervous about it. Yeah, I feel like that's a tiny annoying thing about pencils, you need to have it sharp. Yeah, completely, yeah, that is, you're just repeatedly sharpening them all the time. When you're doing this part, anyway. Although, I did find a brilliant pencil sharpener for the ordinary pencils that sharpen them like this. So you can work on one side, keep turning on it. It seems to always keep the pencil sharp and you've got a long nib available to you. So yeah, I did find a pencil sharpener that was very good like that. So, but I obviously can't use it for the colour pencils. Well, saying that, I haven't tried it on the colour pencils. I'm just a bit nervous because they are quite expensive. And I would hate to ruin them. Not really. I haven't had, you have the breakages where they sort of just slip out and stuff. That tends to happen less sharpening than like that. And it does make you want to hold the pencil back further. Whereas some people, and I know they say, but you draw out, I don't believe this, but they say if you draw close to the nib, it's like the incorrect way to draw. So this does make you want to hold it back further. But I never believe all of that anyway. You draw how you want to draw. I mean, as you can see, I'm very close to the end of the pencil while doing this, so I don't think it, I don't believe much of that. It doesn't matter where you hold the pencil, you can create beautiful things. It's all a bit of bump, if you ask me. Yeah, so do I. Holding it like that is supposed to help not put so much pressure on the pencil. So if you're quite heavy-handed, it can sometimes help with that. So I don't know. I just use them how I use them. I think you just worry too much. As long as it was comfortable for you, then just do what you do. You. I have no knowledge of how to paint with acrylics, but that skull came out really well. Just me doing me. And as the mighty Pendapoli says, just let go of the wheel. Don't worry about it. Just you do you. There's so much you can learn from artists' work. I think so, yeah. I truly believe that. you know, just watching them. And it was like Di the other day. I mean, she's a fantastic artist. She is truly fantastic, and she draws some amazing stuff. And then she saw me with my compass, just measuring a few points on the picture against the reference and stuff. And she was like, why have I never thought to do that before? And it's like, well, you wouldn't really unless you saw somebody else do it. So it's not, that's nothing against you. It's just you've never thought to do it. So yeah, it does really help watch other artists sometimes. So yeah, definitely, I think. I mean, to learn to draw fur the way I do, I went to YouTube. I typed in how to draw realistic fur, and there was this chap doing fur, and I was like, okay, well, I'll try it like that. And yeah, it worked for me. But not everything you see is going to work for you, I think, you know. Just be careful that if you see something and you think, oh, it's not working for me, don't give up. Just try something else. I mean, is measuring a good idea? I get measuring with stuff, like stuff in hand, not like with scales and stuff. I suppose if, I suppose it's how precise you want to be. I use it as just a guide to know if I'm on the right track or not. Obviously, you have to use your eye as well. Using your eye and getting your eye in is really good. But yeah, I mean, with the skull, because the painting was almost exactly the same size as the reference, then I knew to just take a little bit off because the skull on the reference was bigger. So for me, it works as long as you sort of. But as I say, use what works for you, what you feel comfortable with. It was like I was saying when I first started streaming. Oh, I'm not professionally at all. You know, this I'm all self-taught. And then somebody to write in chat. Isn't that just a fancy way of saying, you know, professionally taught? You learn to draw like somebody else. And that kind of stuck with me because I was like, well, yeah, I guess so. Because all they're teaching is what they find easy. My mentors did ask me to never use a scale for drawing straight lines, though. Not sure why exactly. I don't know. Like the grid method as well is another one for people. So basically, if you've got a reference like this, you just draw a grid all over it and then you match your grid on your paper to whatever's in the grid on the front. But that's never appealed to me, so yeah. I think saying things shouldn't be allowed in art is a very dangerous way of, you know, trying to police it. If you find something easy doing it a certain way, you crack on and do that. If it helps you. You're never wrong. Yeah, it is good for beginners. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, I don't think that anything should be wrong, really, as long as you're creating beautiful things. Personally, but as I say, I'm just self-taught, so. True, but you need some limitations for sure, because you don't want a digital artist to copy paste a photo, slap a filter, and call that his her art, their artwork. Not limitations, more like tiny rules. Oh, yeah, completely. I get that side of things completely. But what do you call creative? I mean, what should be the? And it's a really difficult question because you see those people that use they've got canvases and they're on a drill and they pour liquid on them and then they spin them and they create these beautiful canvases. Do you call that art, or is that not art? So it's a really it's a tricky one. What are the rules with art? I don't, because putting limitations on creativity is bad. But yeah, I mean, if you're copywriting, you've got copywriting issues, or you're straight sort of being fraudulent, then yeah, completely. But I think, yeah, creativity is endless. Which is the point I was kind of trying to make with sort of, if it works for you, just do it, use it, produce it. Yeah, but it's wrong to copy others' work. But there again, I suppose that skull, you could say that was copying work, because I sort of used the reference as a means to just practice with the paint. So, yeah. Did that take no skill from me? Oh, it's low effort art. Yeah, I suppose you could say that. But still, I mean, it is beautiful and it brings people pleasure, so. Right, he's got a tiny little bit of brown on his little beautiful chin, so we're going to stick that in there. I love talking about sort of art and what art means, and using references is totally fine. I'm not against it. I always use them. Oh, sorry, did I just drop you a little bit? I'm saying just don't take a photo of the reference, then make some digital modifications after pasting it on a canvas, then calling it their artwork, because I'd call that more of a digital creator or photographer or something. Yeah, I suppose. But yeah. Can get very tricky about sources on copyright and references on things, and yeah, it's I always get a little bit nervous around that sort of thing, I guess. Oh gosh, this white, I forgot how much layering this white takes to put the white down. have to blend it all in, and so I really do need a clean blending stump though. I use this one. Back, had to dip into another stream quickly. Xander, you help yourself, sweetie. You come and go as you please. You don't have to apologise to me. I appreciate anybody being here at all. Not sure if what I said makes sense. Sorry about that, and sorry if it felt like I ran. Oh no, completely. No, Jay, I completely understand where you're coming from. It's just, yeah, it's more complex conversation than we probably can have on stream about. So, but I do completely agree with what you're saying about people who, you know, just slap a filter on something and stuff. But those other artists digitally, you know, you could get right into, you know, it all, and yeah. So no, yeah, you made yourself perfectly understood, and it's not a rant at all. Yeah, it does sound complex. Yeah, no, completely. I think it's probably more complex than either one of us would like to believe. But yeah, that's just what I sit here and think about sometimes. You know, that whole. But any creativity is good creativity. So as long as you're not trying to sell it or pass it off as, especially if you're using sort of other people's work, I think you should be mindful of that.